Hello everyone, what's going on? We are back with another video, but today with a completely different topic. So what do I want to talk about today? Fear. I had a very blissful moment and I got surprised with something very special yesterday. What happened to me and what I experienced, and I'm pretty sure you can benefit from that. My girlfriend surprised me with a trip. Now, it's not your ordinary trip. It was a hike. It was a very steep hike. It was a hike to a mountain. The mountain is not very big, but still 1,800 meters high. So it's still quite a bit to walk. And the hike only takes about 1.5 hours. I'm not afraid of heights, but it's still a little bit different when you hike up a mountain which has no security attachments or anything. Sometimes it's very steep. We're just walking on small paths on both sides. You were just falling down like 50 meters. Then while kind of climbing up, there were no attachments or anything, so it was maybe not the ordinary hike which some of you really know. Therefore it was challenging. And if we're talking about jumping from 10 meters, I have no problem with being in like 50 meters height, no problem at all. But I never kind of did a hike like that before, so it was kind of challenging. And I was feeling, I will not say afraid, but I had a little bit of fear in me. The fear kicked in way later. So when we got to the top, it felt good, but I started freaking out. Nobody knows why. I started freaking out when I saw how high we were and I saw the beautiful view. I couldn't even enjoy the view. There were no clouds, the weather was perfect, it was warm. Once I got to the top, I started thinking of going down and asking, what is the way down? Is it different? And he then said, you know what? We just go back the same way we came back up. And then it started kicking in. The fear came and I was like, how am I actually going to do that? It seemed like an impossible task to me, and I couldn't stop thinking about it. I was being on top of the mountain, and while my girlfriend was enjoying the view, taking pictures, videos, enjoying herself, doing stuff, I was just up there for a whole hour contemplating I was freaking out about going down. So I lost the moment being there, enjoying the breathtaking view and the blissful moment of making it to the top, enjoying the top and the fresh air, the view, that experience. And I completely lost it just by thinking of how I should get back down. Even though I went back, I came from this way, I had to go back down the same way. Then an hour later, when we got to the top, an hour later, he was like, hey, let's go. And then I was like, yo, now is the moment we need to go down. It's getting serious. Two choices. One choice was staying up there forever, and the other choice was going down. How do I overcome that fear? What I did is a little bit surprising, but before we tune into that, I want you to tell you that fear has many meanings. Fear comes with many meanings. If you take that word apart, fear can mean false evidence appears real. It can mean forget everything and run, or it can mean, and this is the best part about it, face everything and rise. And that's what I take it for. So what I did is I was talking to myself. So I talked to myself and was like, you know what? Now you have two choices. Choice one is staying up there forever and just die on top of the mountain, or two will be take all your energy, take all your strength and just walk. Start walking and go down. Told myself, hey, you are strong, you can do it. You came all the way up here and you can go back down. You're already at the top, just stop walking. And that's actually what I did. Once we started walking, the fear just disappeared. I didn't feel anything anymore. Like I lost like 10,000 kilograms of weight around my shoulders, which was just gone. And I felt so light and so happy that I actually just started walking, because once I started walking, I didn't have any fear anymore. So it was all just made up in my mind. Fear is not real. It is made up in your mind. It's not even as steep as I actually thought it was. So it was all made up in my mind. And sometimes what we do is we just make up these visions of things which have not happened yet, and just take it and think of like, oh my god, how I'm gonna do it, what is gonna happen, and we think in the future and think like, hey, I'm not gonna do it, I'm not able to do that, I'm not strong enough, or I'm not smart enough, whatever it is. But actually the only thing you need to do is just start. Just take the first step. If I didn't start walking, I would still be up that mountain. Like 24 hours later, I would still be up there doing camping. So therefore, don't think about it too much and start doing it. Just go, just walk. To me, I learned a lot while hiking up that mountain and then going back down, where I just learned the most and then really understood that fear is made up in all our minds. Fear is not even real. You know, the second part of that video is about the challenge. As you know, I post every week on my progress, how I'm doing, and actually also how my business is doing. As you know, guys, I am a vegetarian, and if you want to know how a vegetarian works, I'm going to show you in my next video how I am using the vegetarian diet to my advantage, and how you can too. So stay tuned for that video. After these couple weeks that I'm into this challenge and that I'm vegetarian, I must say I feel just great. I did so much work on my body and my cardio in the last couple weeks, it's crazy. I train actually almost every day, sometimes twice a day, and I don't feel tired. I feel energized, I feel great. And I eat twice a day. I am actually enjoying foods that I love, which is a key part when I'm coaching. You need to enjoy the foods you love. Otherwise, it's not going to be sustainable. I know all of you guys are curious how my physique is improving right now, so I'm going to show you in this moment what it looks like. If you want to lean out and build muscle at the same time, progress is going to be slower, but if you compare week 1 and week 8, it's going to be crazy progress guaranteed. Still have so many weeks left to get in the best shape of my life, and it's really starting to work out, and I see that I am now officially bigger, like a lot bigger than before, and I'm also leaner, so I'm very happy with that, and my cardio has improved a lot. If you're interested in knowing more about my coaching philosophy and my coaching programs, leave a comment down below. Let's go to the business side. I must admit, now that I've trained so much and I focused so much on my body, I'm not lost. I'm not having the same focus as I did before when I started this challenge. So I really got myself back together, and now what I did, where I'm standing, I am building the Instagram page, as I told you, it's growing, and I also did all of my ad copies, which means I prepared all the ads with pictures, with the written part, everything. It's supposed to be live by Monday, so I have just 2 days left to do all my last iterations, doing some changes to it, making it perfect for it to air on Monday, and then get responses back. I heavily need to check on these ads, because if they don't make any progress and I don't get any results with it, I need to adjust. Otherwise, I'm losing a lot of money with these ads. So therefore, next week is going to be very, very focused on business, but still maintaining my schedule for training. If you are doing this challenge with me, and you are until now you haven't made the progress you wanted, leave a comment down below so I can see in which part I can help you. Enjoy this kind of content, like this video, subscribe to my channel, and share it with everyone who might need some help. For now, that's it. We'll see you in the next one.